Hello, friends. It is so nice to see you tonight.
Hello.
We are, what is today?
The
It's
17th.
17th. Ooh, we're like way more than halfway now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're more than halfway through the month of February and our 29 days of 29 minutes of crafting. And we're still here in Virginia hanging out with our friends at Furhaven Farm. And check out, look, there's feet for our little mouse deer thing.
It's a deer.
Well, she said it was a mouse again today.
Well,
So I don't really know how that's gonna work.
it's a mouse deer.
Woo! So I'm gonna sew those on right now. I ran out of yarn, so that's where we're at. Can't go any farther. Hi, Tiffany, over on YouTube. Hi, Jess, over on YouTube. 2 on YouTube tonight. Look at that. And we have several on Instagram already. Look at that. We're having a good time today. All right. What's new, Dean? Tell us what's new.
Let's see. What's new today was that Colby and I planted bamboo. So the bamboo that we went and got from the bamboo farm, we hiked through the underbrush of Central Virginia and
It's just the other side of their property. It's not that far.
They have a lot of like briar sticker plants growing in the underbrush.
They have blackberry bushes.
And so we had to go around and carry the tools and the bamboo plants and all of the things that we needed out there a long way up and down a hill, like down into a ravine and then up the other side a little bit. It was a lot.
Isn't that little mouse cute? I know. So we also took Avery to the Minute Clinic today, and she has strep. So that's fun.
Like you do when you're, 3 3/4.
That's right. So I'm looking forward to the next week and figuring out if we got strep. I don't have time for that. That's okay. We are having a lot of fun.
We do not have time for that.
No, that's okay. We'll figure it out and it'll all be good. Okay, so now I think I got everything out. So I can sew this on. No, I'm going to sew on the legs so I can give this to Avery here in a little bit. They are watching How to Train Your Dragon 3 right now. We watched probably half of it.
Yeah,
before we came in here. Yeah. So yeah,
it was okay.
It's pretty. It's not terrible, but I really do wonder, like, where these people come up with these storylines.
It holds your attention.
When we were waiting at the clinic, we watched some Miraculous, which is the cat noir. Yeah, it means ladybug
that's
in
the
French.
One she likes, right?
Yeah, that's the one she's like super obsessed with. So, that and dragons. Yeah. Cat noir and dragons are her things.
She brings her toy dragons everywhere.
We did not bring them to the Minute Clinic, thank God. They are not covered in strep at the clinic.
And or whatever else people were covered with at the Minute Clinic.
Some guy was getting his TB test read.
Yeah.
That was about it. Wasn't too exciting.
We did bring up the yarn
We did.
That we got from Cesium yesterday. So we'll show that in a little bit. Let's see. What else did I do today? Cleaned up some stuff around the farm. I'm trying to remember what we did this morning.
This morning, Tab and I went to the grocery store, and you and Colby, I don't know what you did.
I'm trying to remember what we were doing. What went on?
We went and got coffee, and then we went to the grocery store and got stuff for omelets.
Colby and I just chilled out here basically until they came back, and we cooked some breakfast. So I cooked some eggs, and they brought some bacon and cheese and some vegetables. We had like some scrambled eggs and veggies and bacon. And those cinnamon roll things. Yeah, we had a nice big breakfast
right here. Yeah. You guys stayed for some reason.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, the dumpster. They're getting their flooring done on Tuesday,
like ripped out.
and so they're getting all the old flooring ripped out, and they're getting all the cabinets ripped out, and so he had a dumpster delivered. That's why it was coming at 9:30. That's why we stayed. So yeah, just
It's been a full day.
pretty common life stuff today.
Nothing terribly exciting, really. Anyway, so yeah, we've been doing that, and
we got a notification that we are going to be accepted at the Pennsylvania Endless Mountains Fiber Festival in New Milford, Pennsylvania.
First full weekend of September.
7th and 8th, I think it is, of September.
So
that'll be the first festival for once we get over here on the East Coast. So we're leaving Minnesota at the end of August and headed sort of over here on the East Coast, and are gonna kind of home base from here.
Yes.
For about 2 months. So
that's pretty exciting.
We'll be over here, and that'll be the first festival that we do. So we'll have that festival the first weekend of September. The second weekend of September will be in Bedford at Stitch Witch.
Bedford, Virginia.
At
Stitch Witch.
And so we'll do 2 days on the 13th and 14th. We'll be at the yarn store there. And then the next weekend we will, yes, Tiffany, we are doing Fiber Christmas in Kellyville.
We will be in Kellyville for the end of July, yes.
The third weekend in September is actually Yellow Springs, the wool gathering in Ohio. And then the last weekend in September, we'll be back in Virginia for the weekend to do.
We'll be in Berryville, Virginia.
Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival.
Yes.
So, and then we'll get to October later. But basically, we're hanging out here, home basing from here.
Yes, we'll be in North Carolina, Erica.
We will definitely. We'll be there for SAF. And so far, that's the only North Carolina thing we have. We applied but haven't heard anything from Southern Comforts,
which isn't actually in South Carolina.
No, it's in North Carolina.
Oh yeah, it's in Charlotte.
Yeah, it's in North Carolina. But we'll be. I'm hoping that we'll be there in August for that. But we'll definitely be at SAF in October.
So we have some options for our East Coast friends for sure. And we will be around, so you guys can come in and hang out with us anytime. Yeah.
So Tiffany's SAF is in Fletcher, North Carolina, outside of Asheville. It's the third weekend in October. It's a big one. It's like they call it like Rhinebeck of the South. So it's a bigger festival.
A lot of fun, from what I've heard.
Lots of vendors. We haven't ever actually been even.
No, this one we haven't been to at all. So we're very excited about going. We have lots of fiber friends who have been. And so we're gonna get to hang out with them, and possibly Tabitha and Kobe might come down and help us out.
Yeah, Tabitha's from Charlotte, so she has a lot of family down in North Carolina.
Her family, her dad's side of the family is also from Asheville, so that's kind of nice. But they also do soap, goat smoke soap, and they also have fiber from here, so we have their yarn on the truck. So yeah, definitely we might feature some of our East Coast makers as well. So that's pretty exciting. All right, one leg down. Ooh.
A one-legged deer.
One-legged deer. Okay.
That didn't take a whole lot, I guess.
No, it doesn't take very long. It's just like making the legs because the stitches. Like I feel like this hook was too big.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. It was the hook that came with the kit. I ran out of yarn. I can't make the haunches or the tail. I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't think I know how you feel about it. Yeah, no, I don't. I think you can just put the legs on and she'll be happy with it.
I think Avery has already dropped it on the floor at CVS 3 times, and so yeah. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, talking about, we are frequently listing out the festivals that we go to and talking to people, and that's recently I put up all of the things that we have going for 2024 on the website. So we keep a list of the next 6 things with kind of a longer description, but everything that we're doing in 2024 that's confirmed is listed on the website. And if you ever see anything that you think we should be at, you let us know and we'll look at it and see.
And usually the conflicts are that I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a great kit if I ran out of yarn. So it was Tabitha's kit, and she had started to make something out of it. So I don't know if all the yarn was actually there.
I think that's probably what happened.
So, yeah. We'll see. Anyway, but usually our conflicts are dates. So we usually already have a festival or something going on. But we definitely want to work with some more yarn stores and talking with more like local stuff. So if you are local to somewhere and you would like us to visit, talk us up to your local yarn store and let us know. So because
we sometimes get like questions from yarn stores because they don't see a benefit for us coming, but we have frequently been to yarn stores and had them immediately ask us back because they have great days when we come, because we try to make it an event. So we we show up, we advertise, we bring in a crowd, we have fun. Katy teaches a class. A lot of times we will do like door prizes and things like that. So we have not yet been to a yarn store where they have
not been
not
like,
wanted
"Hey,
us to
don't you
come
wanna
back
come
at some
back?"
point. Like
So
so yeah, I mean we try to team up and make it worth their while too. So
so if you know of somebody that would like to have us, let us know. And the new yarn truck is a lot of fun to be at. So I think we told you guys yesterday that we got the sample for the outside, and I'll probably have it with us tomorrow because we'll be all packed up and ready to leave. We'll probably do our video from here, I think.
Oh yeah,
Tomorrow night, and then we'll head out. Can you pull that needle out, like that way out? Yeah, thanks. Okay. Yeah, no. It's okay. There's a whole bunch of patterns in this book that it came with, which is nice, and but yeah, I'm just not sure that it was a great pattern for me. And maybe it's just because I'm not a crocheter, which, I totally admit that I am not great at it.
It's like
stuck.
Is that what you
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Okay.
I just needed the needle out. I just couldn't get it out. Thank you. All right. So, I think tomorrow we're going to like Old Navy or something to get Avery some clothes.
Oh yeah. Are we growing out of everything?
Yes. She said this weird, like awkward, like almost out of everything. So I think we're tomorrow. Tabitha and I might go in the morning to out towards road and go shopping. So
she's also a very tall kid, so
her parents are very tall. So that pretty well. They also got really giant feet, which they do as well.
Yeah.
So they're aware of this and talk about it often. Dean and I would have hobbit children, and we know that too.
Yeah, for sure. Katy has a extremely short like torso, but her legs are like pretty long really for her height. I have a really long torso for my height and really short legs, so yeah, we could probably have a real hobbit kid.
Or a normal child.
Yeah.
But I'm not we're not tempting fate here, so that ain't happening.
Sturdy, stout folk.
Woo, not happening.
Yeah, no, we're not that's not the plan. For sure. If there's anything that reinforces that is visiting
our friends who have children. We love Avery. She's a great niece. But I don't need that in my life.
For sure.
So anyway, because it would take a whole lot away from the yarn truck, and we all know that that's what you guys are actually here for. Yeah. All right, so y'all want to see some yarn? I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of them on there. It's Justin, Tiffany, I think. All right, so we have R2D2. There's a dark gray over here, which is Paul, I'm pretty sure. There is a speckled white with gray. There's a red, pretty bright red. There's a dark charcoal gray, and then there's this lovely blue. This is Avery's favorite, R2D2. And this is all in the BFL sock, which is lovely. We have Ahsoka.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it while I get the other ones
See,
out?
so we've got that same sort of charcoal gray here, a lighter gray, a white, tan beige, and the blue. It's actually coming across really well on the screen. Actually,
Oddly enough,
those usually do not do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
All right, we have. This is a popular one.
Yeah, BB-8 super popular. So just what you'd expect. So you get the light gray, the beigey, a white, an orange, and the same kind of teal. It's actually a little bit lighter, I think, maybe than the Ahsoka. No, it's the same.
No, the same. So a lot of these colors do overlap because this is part of her Star Wars series. So we do have some of that. This is Mace Windu. And so we have a green, a white, a purple, which is a little more warm than it's coming across on the screen, and then this beige color. I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah. So those are fun. And then
the blue is pretty good.
That's Mace Windu. Hang on, there's
I
another
always
bag.
gravitate towards greens and blues. Katy is a purple, brown, orange.
Also very popular.
Grogu. Actually, it's the child. So we have the
beigey,
but a little darker than some of the others. A darker green, a lighter green, a speckled, and a peachy.
Yeah.
Tangerine peachy color.
Yeah. And then finally we have Chewy. Okay.
It's just a bunch of browns and tans. And that same speckledy.
Same speckle here. Same beige. But then we have browns and a tan. Yellow. So that's all of them. So yeah, we'll have those up on the website probably tomorrow. Maybe tonight. I don't know.
Probably tomorrow.
We'll see. The blue is super fantastic, Tiffany. I agree.
We don't have any Jar Jar this time.
No, there's still a couple of Jar Jars on the truck.
Still have some.
So if you're looking for Jar Jar, we do have Jar Jar. He's just not here. So he's not in the bags today. So yes. And
you didn't bring that vinyl, did you?
No. And then we have the yarn from Tabitha and Colby too.
Yeah.
Furhaven. So we have
I don't think we're taking any of that with us, are we?
I don't know. We haven't decided yet.
I don't think they wanted us to.
We haven't put tags on it yet. Depends on how froggy Tabitha and I get tomorrow.
Okay.
If we get tags on it. If we get tags on it, we'll have Furhaven yarn too. So we have Bentley. If you follow Cesium Yarn on Instagram or Facebook, you probably saw that yarn today. We have Bentley. I think we're calling it Bentley's latte, French vanilla latte or something like that.
I don't remember.
Anyway, and it's like a creamy white, and then it has a gold stellina in it, and it's just so pretty. And then we also have a sequoia, which is a llama. So the llama basis. So the Bentley is an alpaca. He's here on the farm, and that one is a 95 alpaca 5 merino. And then the sequoia, which is going to be Sequoia's cortado. Yeah, Sequoia's cortado. And it's like a warm brown with a reddish tinge, and it's llama. So it's 55% llama, 35% merino, 5% stellina. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have a creamy
10%.
Color. 10%.
Yeah, 10%.
We have a creamy color from a llama named Duran's Matrix. Iran's
so.
Matrix.
Yeah.
And the llama is much more like almost a cool white, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But it has the stellina in it as well. So it's the 55-35-5 or 55-35-10
10, yeah.
or whatever. I'll have to double check on the numbers. I'm sorry.
That's the numbers. Yeah, that's what
That
it was.
sounds right. So we'll have those eventually on the truck as well. Pretty soon, I think.
I thought they were deciding to sell those here, like
I don't know.
places, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't really remember the discussion, honestly. But
Eventually, I think they're supposed to come to us.
okay.
Eventually. So
I found a picture of the bamboo we planted today.
find a picture of Bentley.
I mean, we sowed one yesterday.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? Okay.
There's Colby and his bamboo.
Yay!
And it's supposed to get like 40 feet high over the next 3 to 5 years.
It's a variety that's not called Snuffleupagus, but it really reminds us of that. So, pretty cool. All right, here we go. Now our deer has 2 legs.
Nice. Two-legged deer.
Two-legged deer. Anyway, I did see that Jazz finished her shawl today.
I did see that.
And
yes.
then she's putting on the
see if I can get to that.
What was it? The fringe. She's putting the fringe on. So that's pretty exciting. Congrats to Jazz for finishing a project. I'm always impressed when one of us does that. I know Anita was working really hard on hers, and yeah.
She tagged us on Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Instagram?
Both.
It's loading.
It's thinking, guys. All right, so we had a lot of comments today. Sorry. We super love that you guys tag us in things, so please make sure you do that. Remember, you are entered in our little drawing for the end of the month for 29 days, 29 minutes for 29 days. Every day that you post on something here. Yeah, the bamboo is super cool. And so it's 1 post per day per platform. So I will tell you that Jazz is in the lead, and she's really stacking the odds in her favor that she's going to win a prize box. So
yeah, so that's the shawl that I think that's the same one, right? That Jess was working on.
Yeah, the one that I
And
think
she said she had to go back and
redo.
Let's see what's.
Did you have to redo some of it? Yes, we did see your knitting machine, and I love it. She got you a nice flatbed. I'm impressed.
She said she found a mistake and had to spend time refinishing and now putting on the fringe. And she was wondering if she could do the fringe while treadmilling.
I mean, did you succeed in that? In doing the fringe while treadmilling? I'm not sure I could do that.
Yeah, it seems.
I'm not sure I have that much coordination. But maybe you have more than me. It's possible.
I just had a hard time doing stuff like that on a treadmill. Like,
I've never been much. I can't knit on the treadmill either.
YouTube failed.
YouTube failed.
Oh.
What? No.
Jeff says not on the treadmill.
Okay.
Walk slow.
I don't think I walk slow anywhere. That is not usually on my agenda. I am not a slow walker by any means. You can ask Tabitha. She says I'm not.
Let's see.
Yay, I'm glad you found us again, Tiffany. I wonder what happened to YouTube. Who knows?
Jess was still on, so.
Okay. Maybe it wasn't an epic fail. Maybe it was just a little fail.
Yeah, it does happen.
Okay, so tomorrow we're hanging out here.
Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow we are hanging out here for the morning and the afternoon, and then we are probably gonna broadcast here, and then we're gonna head out to Charlottesville to get ready to fly out early 30 in the morning on Monday, and that's pretty fun. But when we head home, we'll
get that out there.
Yeah, I need you to pull that through.
Okay.
There you go. The needle is really sharp because it is not a tapestry needle.
Out the leg. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will be here same time tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central, and we'll probably still be in this room. We might be out in the
maybe. Probably here.
I don't know. Avery doesn't have to go to school tomorrow on Monday, so I don't know. We'll see. She may make a guest appearance. On Monday, we are having Kendra from Astor Fiber Co. join us, and I will be live from the winery again. So I'll get Dean to help me out with that and hopefully manage the other end of that, because we all saw last week where I could not do that. So
I should be able to.
Yeah. But he has to go back to work. 2 more weeks, guys.
2 more weeks.
And then we will be doing this all the time.
And I'll be doing full-time yarn trekking.
Which we're very excited about.
I can't get this out right now. I'll have to do it in a minute.
Okay. I'm just gonna go backwards. All right. So
I think that's all we're doing tomorrow, really. It's a lot similar today. And then Monday you'll be chatting with Astor. We carry her a worsted non-superwash base on the truck from her. We did that kind of colorway. Like the first time we ordered a few colors, and then the next time we ordered like
more.
Like a gradient.
Oh yeah, the gradient set was really fun.
Some like orangey red orangey ones to all the way to like some blues.
Yes.
And it was with all in between, it was like a variegated orange blue sort of thing.
It was really pretty.
Yeah.
I really liked the gradient.
We still have some of those. He's pretty sold most of those.
I really liked the gradient myself. I know some people were like, why don't you have more color variety? And I was like, well, sometimes it's just not really what we can do. So I'm glad Jazz can still see us on YouTube.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Tiffany says she can't imagine adding knitting to the treadmill. She thinks she might die. I think I feel that way about knitting and walking at the same time. Like, it's just like one more element that I just cannot handle. But I'm not very like sportsy.
Occasionally you have like taken knitting and walked around like Target and knitted.
Yeah, but it has to be the right project.
And it's only like only knitting.
Yeah, like just
knits.
Like knits.
Just knits.
Like socks or something, yeah. Okay, I got it.
You get it?
Yes, now he has 3 legs.
3 legs. 1 more leg.
You guys want to stay on until I finish the other leg? We can arrange that. What do you think?
Maybe. I don't know how long it's going to take you.
It shouldn't take me very long. I'm just going to stitch it on this time. I'm not going to try to secure the end. And then I'll fix it later. All right. How about there? That looks great.
Sure. I don't think it matters. I think Avery will be happy with it no matter what you do.
I think Avery's going to be happy with it no matter what I do. She just wants a mouse deer.
She just wants her mouse back.
She wants her mouse deer, so we're going to make the mouse deer happen. All right. So any requests for what we should do in March? So yesterday, Anita was talking to us about possibly doing a t-shirt knit along for March. Would anybody be interested in doing that with us? Maybe?
And if so, do you have a t-shirt?
Do you have a pattern that you like?
So you would like?
I can definitely arrange some yarn recommendations if that's what you would like. I would obviously not require you to use our yarn, but
Jess does. She does a super easy project, but otherwise she wouldn't exercise. So
I could see that. I could see how that could help.
Yeah, definitely. We all need motivation.
Maybe we need to train Tabitha how to do that.
Yeah,
Tabitha is all about the exercise and less about the knitting, and you guys are going to see her like a t-shirt style. So like get to see her knitting tomorrow because she's been working really, really hard on it. Jazz asked what like t-shirt. So a lot of the shirts have like a t-shirt style. Like you can knit a shirt in this style with like a crew neck and like shorter sleeves or even like tank top sleeves and then a more fitted body. And there's a lot of different ones out there that have that kind of unisex, just boxy look to them. And there's some really fun patterns that don't use a ton of yarn, or you can add some really neat texture with like suri or mohair or something. Some of my favorites are like the rocket tee. I did the plenaloon, the rocket tee by Tanis Knits, the plenaloon by Alicia Plummer. There was a hoodie t-shirt the other day. Called the Keeper from Jan Parashini. So there's a lot of really cool t-shirts out there, like t-shirt style, like with the set-in sleeves. And so just something really, it's supposed to be a really plain, like fast knit and something that you enjoyed making. So you get to get some different techniques in there, which is kind of nice.
Tiffany says we should do a March Madness make along.
March Madness make along.
Might be a little sad because the hogs will not be participating in that this
guys,
year.
There it is. All 4 legs. He's pooping right now, but that's okay. I'll tuck in his black strings in a minute. All right. He's done. We'll give him to Avery tonight.
You made it.
Yay. I did it. I finished something. It hasn't happened in a while. Maybe I'll finish the fox later.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. There you go. Y'all have a super wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we really hope that you had a really good time being here, doing our 29 minutes for 29 days crafty challenge. So we will see you soon and hope to see all your projects over on the socials.
Thanks.
Bye.